Thank you, partner.
Send me. Okie dokie. Get ready for it. Right on the set. Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Oops. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack, as Laz cuts short the intro today.
It shouldn't have cut.
Oh, man. I don't know what you did.
I know what I did, but that shouldn't have done it. But anyway.
Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to. And I see that you've got the massive thing of Temptations right to your right there.
Massive
I guess
Temptations. You mean Econdas?
Temptations. No, Temptations. On top of your, or beside your printer, leaning up against your printer.
Oh,
yeah.
Kitty cat. Not the massive. Yeah. It's just a little bag. It's almost empty. I gotta get a new one.
And as you see on my screen, we have a Lily. Yes. Lily has already joined us
It's the Lily Show. Gotta give a shout out to Plastic CFXG. Thank you for the follow. And welcome to the show.
I did have a follow from partner VZJHI or VZJH as well. Don't forget, giveaway is open on both streams. If you type in !, I love free shit, you can join in.
Absolutely.
And win a Steam key.
Don't forget, we're here in Discord. We're here on the lot. Join us. Shot Glass is here. Econdas is here. Stymie kicking us off at 300 bits. Going to get himself a mystery game key.
Yes.
And Bridget Royal with the monthly sub, getting himself in. That subscription finally kicked in for him.
Oh, Dwip, there is no way that I am going to get a bird for Lily, because as soon as I do that, I will just end up with feathers and in the house and no bird. it would be a very tasty meal for Tyrion, not for Lily.
Got himself a copy of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, and that's $39.99 for a $3 donation. Congratulations, Stymie.
Let's see.
And is that the Gix video from Dwip? Is that where you got that from? Okay.
Yes, I did. Where you two can watch Gix lean into the microphone and do the sexy,
and I think we're going to be pinning it.
We're pick 2 fun tracks. And Lily is, and my cheek hurts now.
You don't get 2 tracks for a single sub, but we'll do it anyway.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring up
my first track.
Few Will Survive is track number 8. I don't know, 8. Okay, there it is. And
no, your cheer didn't go through. So if you got a cheer, you need to send through.
I didn't. I saw Stymie's cheer and I saw the sub.
Because and there it is. There
it is. Okay. Exclamation mark. Play on both streams. I can't get my hands around Lily to type in exclamation mark play on Laz's stream because we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, and Lily just wants lots of love.
And Shot Glass with 100 bits kicking off the hype train.
Woohoo!
And you all know what happens when we get the hype train. Get us to level 2, I'll be giving away a copy of a game. Give us to level 3, we'll give away another game. Get us to level 4, we'll give away another game. Level 5, we'll give away another game. The first 2 games worth $19.99. Second game is worth, I think, $9.99. The third game is $9.99, but it's a 150 game Atari pack. And the last game, I believe, is a $40 game if you get us to level 5. So get us to level 5. We'll be giving away many raffles at the end of the stream.
Oh, yes.
Many raffles.
Oh, yes. So should I just
we got 15 seconds to get in. Hey, you got to do the operator. 1 ringy dingy, 2 ringy dingy.
Yeah, and Lily is
ringy dingy.
So Lily has a thing with eating my earbuds today.
I mean today. She's got a thing with eating your earbuds every day. No, that's besides the point.
Today she's really been going straight after the earbuds. Like multiple times. Okay,
rim the hole. That's right.
We're rimming the brown hole right now. Looks like Dwip is in the lead, followed by Laz. So let's see who's going to be the first to go down the brown hole, and it is Dwip. And Lily is licking me and nibbling me.
We got Treasure Pile, Cynicist, and Econdis.
I think Dwip wants. Lily wants some of those temptations. But this mixing bowl has completely confounded Dwip and Laz, allowing Tina to take over the lead on my side. Who's in the lead on your side?
Econdis took the lead, followed by Treasure Pile.
Oh.
Dwip
and
coming
Tina
up from behind. Econdis.
I thought
ejected.
Tina managed to stay in the track. I thought he was going to completely miss it.
Pulls the trigger on the embroidered NBNN trucker hat. And he said been threatening to buy. Treasure Pile in for the win.
And Thraddy was ejected. Laz was ejected. Dwip was ejected. I was ejected. Tina was ejected. Stymie was ejected.
Yeah, I can't tell you. Econdis ejected. Tina ejected. Dwip ejected.
Oh, man. Only person left is Econdis, but will he make it in the... Oh, he... bounced off the rim.
In, but ejected.
No winner on my side.
And Bridget Royal's flaming bag of poo bringing up the rear.
Yeah. And do y'all get to see the way Lily is just sitting up on no, you don't. Okay, here let's bring the camera down. There you see. Look at Lily. She's like looking at the camera.
She's just like, chilling.
Yeah. She's like looking up at the camera and being like, woohoo.
Next game up for grab is Live Lock. Live Lock on Steam, $9.99, $10 game, going out to one lucky winner here in just a moment.
Yes, Shot Glass Lily is awesome, and I hope your old cat was just as awesome. Now, Lily will actually like sit up and like do this whenever she wants pets as well.
Spawn for egg. Congratulations. You are the winner.
Okay. 16 years old. I think Lily is like 10 years old. And Lily's old human is actually downstairs working from my house. She's staying with me for a couple days before she moves.
Okay.
Yeah, so Heather is here.
Heather actually sold the house and getting out, huh?
So, she sold it back in June. And then she moved in with another friend of hers who decided to sell that house. And so now she's like homeless and she's going to be moving to like North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Well, we got 81% on the hype train, and that was it. We only made it to level 2. Everybody else missed the train.
Okay, so
the Spawn for Egg has got his. I got to reset the giveaway, and then we got to pick another track. Why don't you pick the next track?
Now, I love maps with lots of ejections. Let's go with Pixel's Portal Alley.
Portal Alley? Okay.
Wait, or is that
Portal Purgatory?
Portal Purgatory, sorry.
Portal Purgatory. That's not Pixels, but Portal Purgatory.
Yeah. Hold on. Now
everybody's favorite track.
34. Track number 34. But yeah. So last night she slept on the couch and she didn't want to inflate her airbed mattress. And now Lily's eating my work laptop. Go for it. Kill it. I need a new one.
There you go. Puncture the screen so Daddy can get a new laptop. Good. Count us in.
We are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. And now Lily's back to attacking my earbuds. It's even better when she attacks them while they're in my ear.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's...
Exclamation play. Exclamation, I love free shit. Get in on both sides.
Okay.
I had to get waiting for the clock to count down. Let's see what we've got.
If y'all can't tell, I think Lily is really enjoying being brushed. Look at that position. Do you think she's enjoying being brushed?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Why? I mean, you think I'm distracted by Lily? If Lily was at your desk, would you not want to pet this majestic beauty?
Oh, but of course. If my cat was at my desk, I'd be doing the same thing, but my cat just doesn't want to come in anymore, so.
Well, your cat's not really yours. I mean, it's a hood cat.
Too. No, it's the neighbor's cat. It's just my cat now.
Well, hood cat meaning neighborhood cat.
Yeah. And Dwip in the lead.
Okay, Econdis was the first one to drop down.
Purgatory, so yeah, we're just gonna pull on out and get ready for the fun.
Yeah, got to wait to get down to the end of the track.
And I'm out first.
Okay,
that doesn't mean nothing.
Okay, got to the point where I can start pulling out. Econdis has a massive lead, but you know what that massive lead means? absolutely nothing because
absolutely zip
the
zero
Condus flew over my head for where I'm at. Oh crap! And I just messed that up. Okay, I got to reposition myself. Okay.
Bridget Royal hits it for the win.
Oh, you've already got a victor on your side?
For the win.
No victor on my side. We've
Botox for the win. Tina ejected. Shot glass ejected. Synesist ejected. Treasure pile ejected.
Yeah. We got people just like booping around. Laz was just ejected. He saw his way out of the map. I'm suspecting my side, we might see the most glorious thing ever, and that's the blue wall of death coming out as I think that was Tina was ejected. Blue wall probably coming in soon. Will anybody survive on my stream? And that gives Laz plenty of time to pull his giveaway and distribute said prize.
Scrolls.
Shroud was just ejected, down to 2 people left on my side, Stymie and myself.
And we're giving a copy of us Deadly Days away. Deadly Days, I believe it was $11.99. Let me double check that again.
Yeah. Yeah, and Lily's helping me move my mouse around as she's swatting it with her tail. Okay, will either of us survive? That is the question.
Yes, $11.99. We're going to close the giveaway. We're going to pick ourselves a winner. And Stymie needs to go buy himself a lottery ticket today.
Oh, congratulations, Stymie.
Double wins.
Uh-oh, Blue Wall has made its appearance. I was ejected. Game. I think it's just time for me to like just hit escape and like leave this map.
Stymie's got himself over $50 worth of free games so far today.
Nice, Stymie. But he was just eaten by the blue wall for another winner map. So are you ready to talk about the Tweeterverse?
The Tweeterverse? Sure.
Yeah, let's go talk about the Tweeterverse. Oh, man. You know what's so depressing about the Tweeterverse?
There's nothing there.
There's nothing new.
Nothing
on the Tweeterverse.
You would think there'd be some action out there today, considering tomorrow is release day, and don't forget that tomorrow is release day.
And it's been over a week since Shroud of the Avatar tweeted, and that was just a retweet.
That was probably one of Mike.
No, it was a Dinhero.
Dinhero. He tagged me in that.
Remember, we aren't cool enough to actually be tweeted out by Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah, even though we're here every single day of the week. Yeah,
and we have done everything.
We've done it all.
And Thradia, what do you mean? What is this BS over here?
Nobody's winning. I think you're cheating.
I set up no winners.
That figures.
It's like I don't want to give away any of my precious scrolls.
I think we should share the meme that Thradia just shared.
None of my precious scrolls.
I think you're just too lazy to go make some more.
I've got 1,500 on me.
At all?
Well, no, I should say 1,500 teleport to zone scrolls on me. And the meme that Thradia just shared, just so you know, nothing accidentally goes in your butt. The ER staff.
Sincerely, the ER staff. That's funny. That's funny. I don't care who you are.
See, I disagree. There are certain circumstances where things accidentally go in the butt, but they are very few and far between.
Yeah. Like when you're
Yeah,
shooting for
sounds
one
like a
area.
story.
Yeah, you're shooting for one area and you accidentally go in the other area. Yeah, that was an accident, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about Gixie guest hosting because we definitely want Gixie on there. If you want to bring that
Oh,
up,
we got to
yeah.
bring up thanks to Dwip for
or
sharing.
or the new clip that Dwip just did.
I don't know. I saw two of them here. Aren't they the same?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Chili.
there is another one as well. Let me cue that up.
Yeah.
There's two different ones. So let me pause that and get that ready. Oh, that's no, that's one of us.
What, the Chill Lily?
No, what are you seeing? I got Duck It All and
Oh, I didn't get the duck at all.
Gix guest host.
We've got the Gix guest host. That's the one we really want up there.
And then I'll share this other one with you here, so that you have a copy of it.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't watched either of these yet, so.
But the Gixie guest hosting, it's all
so
about the Gix guest host. It really is.
We'll start with that one. Let me make sure we've got extreme volume on this.
Okay. Are you ready for Gixie guest hosting?
Nah, I got to turn off the background music in the game so we don't overrun that. All right, ready? Yes. Count it in.
It's really important to do that there, Laz. But we're clicking play in 3, 2, 1, play.
If I ever sit in on the Lunch with Laz and Jack show as like a guest host, I'm using sexy phone operator voice the whole time. Laz will be like, "So Gix, what's new?" And I'll be like, "Well, let me tell you what's new, Laz. Not a whole lot. What's new with you, my friend?" And he'll be like, "Oh, there's Gix with his funny accents again." "That's right, Laz. That's right." And then Jack will be like, "You know, you can always count on Gix with his stupid accents." And I'll be like, "Thanks, Jack. You know me too well."
Oh, yes. And he's going to finish it off with a little...
Thursday. Where's Gix Vargach? "I'm right here, Laz. What do you need, my friend?" If I ever sit...
Huge.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, I love Gix.
And remember, Gix, he's out on lunch right now.
He's getting lunch right now, so he said he would join back up later. But he's
welcome to come on in and take a seat and join us any day of the week. He should know that by now.
Oh yeah, anybody can. All you have to do is type in exclamation mark Discord in either one of the channels and get a link to the Discord for NBNN. NBNN, yes.
But this is another clip that was clipped, I'm guessing, from yesterday's show.
Okay.
Actually, this says August 20th. This is old.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
I guess
I've got it up on
the Dwip sent me, but yeah, we'll go ahead and clip it. Play it just for shiggle. Yeah. Just and giggles.
3, 2, 1, play.
Shroud Marketplace, where you can go buy a duck, marry a duck, screw a duck, whatever you want to do with your duck, you can do it out at Shroud Marketplace. You can rent out your pet duck, all that good stuff. Shroud Marketplace, where you can go buy a duck, marry a duck.
Duck it all at shroudmarketplace.com.
That's right.
Okay, so where are we going today? I mean, are we going to go back to yesterday's topic that we were discussing with XP pools and discussing all 15 pages of it now?
Actually,
including some insults thrown around.
Here's one that I got for today. I didn't get a chance to get in because
you didn't post anything.
A little behind this morning. But then we're going to talk about that player quest system.
Okay. Well,
we're going to talk Talk about this first because I like this one.
Okay.
This is what should have been done a long time ago.
The suggestion for mining loot table involving scraps.
Scraps.
You too can add scraps.
Yeah, because I really want to waste 4 ingots and then make something and then scrap it so I get 2 scraps out of my 4 ingots worth of metal. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's some great Shroud maths for you out there.
the number is you get silver and gold scraps from every meticulous and up to 2 to 5 scraps per 1 cluster of scrap ore. Just a thought, silver and ingot resources always seem depleted in the game after you could no longer use metal scraps to make those ingots. Introducing ways to generate a realistic amount of silver and gold ore scraps into the game will boost the ingot community. Miners deserve this love. Hopefully it becomes reality. And this is where Chris's soundboard post, suck it, miners, would be appropriately played. I always had the hope that salvaging masterworked items would yield silver scraps and enchanted items would yield gold scraps, all based on the number of masterworks and enchants done to it. Yes. Play suck it M. Well, remember, you have not imported past the H.
I think I might have had that one, though.
I don't think you did. I don't hear anything yet. The bot's not even in the channel.
Couldn't find the term provided yet. Hadn't uploaded it.
Haven't imported any of them yet. I think wasn't that because you couldn't import it due to the number of
no, I actually paid to go past that and have an unlimited amount. I just never got past. Okay. Yeah, never got past. What was it, H? I think it was. But then I got the new soundboard where I can just do whatever I want, which I should probably just set that up on the new soundboard.
Yeah. And I want to know why my microphone was set to 100% as far as the sound goes, because I was hitting some red levels. Now it's down to 90. Woohoo! A 10% difference makes a difference, doesn't it?
I'm sure it does.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm not wasn't all blown out on my channel. I have no idea. I don't know what it sounds like.
Let's see. Where is the soundboard files?
Okay. Now are you going to go load them all in there?
I'm going to load that one in there just for, if I can find it.
Just that way we can play it live right now. Suck it, miners.
Suck it, miners. Suck it, miners. Suck it, miners.
And of course, we got to get the other one.
Okay. Suck it, tamers.
Suck it, tamers. Suck it, tamers. Suck it, tamers.
Yeah.
But this soundboard is exactly what I wanted. One that I could just go ahead and,
program the buttons. Yeah.
Yeah, I can put whatever I want and it's keyed and it works and I don't have to go searching for shit. It's right there in front of me. But yes.
Suck it, miners.
Not gonna happen. Okay. Where are we going to next?
Well, I guess we should finish this, but yeah. Well, you don't want to finish this.
That I already did. There's only 3 posts.
I always hoped salvaging masterwork items would yield silver scrap.
Yeah,
I don't think you covered that.
I read that, and I read both of them. You weren't paying attention, man.
I was not. Yes,
because we never.
Yeah.
Well,
let's talk about the player quest system. People are still scratching their heads going, player quest system? I haven't heard about that.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why you haven't heard about that.
What? What are you talking about? Player quest system? I haven't heard that mentioned in years.
Because it's not something that the dev team is working on. It's something that the community team is working on. That's right.
Yeah.
Shroud
are working on it.
At it again.
Good day, Shroud crowd. I've been working like a man possessed on a new mod and wanted to introduce it to gather feedback as it is being developed. I am far enough along that it's going to finish, but now is a good time to feel out the community with this idea. I call this new mod the Player Quest System. My goal is to have a website that allows players to build and edit quests, package them up for distribution, and then distribute them as desired. The core system will read the player.
Idea.
The core system will read the player-built files and load the quest into the player quest system. Let me talk about the design of the system. The current components of the quest are chapters. These are the progression through your quest. Location. These are defined scene location coordinates that can be used within the events. Quest items. These are virtual items as there is nothing that goes in your real inventory that can be given and removed from players as they progress through your quest. And Lily, why did you walk on my actual keyboard?
Because
I do not do that.
No,
Lily is not a keyboard walker.
She is now.
Well, it was her back pause. She was not looking at where she was going. She was trying to gnaw on something that she shouldn't have been gnawing on, and now she just wants pets again. She's face down, ass up. Yes, tail incoming will smack me in the face eventually.
Yeah.
Events. These are the core of the system. They allow you to control the flow, update quest variables, give and remove quest items, etc. Events are made up of two components, criteria and actions. And the event criteria, an event can happen can have any number of criteria that controls if the event is fired when all equate to true. Currently, the system has the following criteria implemented with many more planned.
Say it. Variables.
Quest variable can check the value of a quest variable with many comparison types. We cannot use the word variable because we do not know what a variable is in Shroud of the Avatar.
Variable.
Hence, it is a variable. The scene, check if the player is not entered or exited the scene. Location checks the player is not entered or exited a defined location.
Nice.
Uses a distance check.
Very nice.
Chapter is not entered or exited a chapter. So you've got that progress that can be checked and verified against. And wow, what is up with like the chunks of fur flying with Lily? Come on, Lily. What? Where are you going? I'm going to have to like brush you for like 10 hours. And the entire time Lily's going to be like, why'd you stop brushing me?
Yeah.
Pet is not summoned or dismissed. Quest item checks if the player has an item quantity, item was added or item was removed. NPC, this one I think will be popular, can check for certain text from NPCs, including conversationalists.
Nice.
Essentially, you can have your quest integrated with conversationalists. Options for NPC checking is name from or to can dynamically be the player name and certain text. Chance. A percentage chance that the criteria will evaluate to true. Floating cat hairs on my tongue.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Have a good time getting that out all day.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
It's like I've filled up the cat brush so far this morning. And there was a cold front that just came through in a rainstorm last night too. So why are you shedding so much hair? You should be growing it out. Let's see. Loot. Check item and optional quantity gained. This works for loot, harvest, picking up, and fishing.
Nice.
Timestamp allows for an event to fire based on a UTC timestamp value.
Also nice.
Checking against the current timestamp. It's almost like someone is actually designing an entire quest system that would be functioning.
Well, apparently all this is functioning already, he said in his intro. Yeah. I know.
Event actions. An event can have any number of actions that it performs. If all of the criteria are met, currently the system has the following actions implemented with many more planned. And that's going to be like set chapter, which controls the flow of the quest by setting a new chapter. Set quest variable allows you to control the quest variable value. Options for set, increment, and decrement. Quest item allows you to give or remove quest items from the player. Options for chance, set, increment, and decrement. Console text. There is no true interface yet, though there will be. Right now, integrations with the player is performed by this action outputting text to the Lua chat window. As I mentioned, this is still a work in progress with no ETA yet. There are lots more event actions and criteria to be implemented, and also the in-game and web interfaces. He's working on this like crazy, on it through with the next items being combat loot related, and I'm very excited with the progress. At this stage, you can already build a complete quest if you know the simple file format. One question you may have is how one can protect their quest from folks trying to circumvent things. Unfortunately, you can't. I will do my best to make it at least difficult in the final mod, but there is nothing I can do to completely prevent that. It would be nice if Lua could make callouts to the web to pull data down, though I don't think we will see that anytime soon. And start dreaming about your quests. This is a really cool product that Tirag is working on.
And is there any commentary there? I haven't refreshed this in a bit. No,
there is not. But a really cool work in progress player quest system.
Absolutely, which is sorely needed because people have been clamoring for something like this for a long, long time. Hence why conversationalists were put in. But we asked for something, we get a conversationalist, and the conversationalist is seriously lacking exactly what the community was asking for. Although I've seen some interesting things done with the conversationalists, by no means did it do what people were asking for, which is pretty much what Tirag is actually working on here. So props to you, Tirag, and when you're ready, we'll be more than happy to get a copy of that in hand and help test that for you, as will many other people, I'm sure. I'm definitely interested in checking it out just for shits and giggles. Not that I'm going to build a lot of quests, but I'd do something around my towns and the NBNN lot and stuff like that. Absolutely. Find an item.
You're saying you can put a conversationalist together that shits and giggles?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And also says, F you, Sean.
Driving back from Newark Airport, listening to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
what you
are you
doing out
driving
there?
or are you in a taxi? Oh, I'm sorry. It's no longer a taxi, an Uber or a Lyft.
No, I'm driving.
You're driving. Okay.
Done to the airport. He's back out on tour.
Okay. Cool.
What are you doing? Texting and driving, or talking and driving? I guess you can talk and drive. That's not illegal.
I can talk.
Why are you breathing and driving?
I haven't conquered that yet.
Okay. It's still an addiction you can't get over.
Yeah, that. And once you start on it, it's hard to give up.
Well, as soon as you do, I mean, then you've solved everything.
Solved everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you've come to the end game.
End game. Lose the oxygen.
Yeah, that's right. And I need to clean this filter.
Sorry to interrupt, but I couldn't pass it up.
Nah, no problem. How you doing, Sean? Always good to hear from you.
You know, we don't have any plans around here anyway, so it's like, yeah. And even when we plan to pull out soapboxes, sometimes they're much shorter than we anticipate. And everybody's welcome to join us as long as you follow rule number 1.
D-bad. That's right. D-bad.
Be a dick.
Let's talk about that overland speed change and other effects that it's had on the world.
Oh man.
Waldo with 100 bits for Schnitzel in Vienna. Thank you, Waldo. Yes, get some Schnitzel in Vienna. And don't forget to get some of those infamous Vienna sausages.
Laz, I may not have that speed one up anymore.
No, I'll give it to you.
No, I've got the dragon and
mounted
armor.
Status?
Huh?
Mounted status? You don't have that one?
No, I do not. Well, we discussed that one yesterday. That's why.
I don't remember bringing this one up yesterday.
Yeah. Yes, we definitely brought up that. If
we're gonna bring it up again.
Okay. Just because Laz got CRS, can't remember shit. That's what happens when you.
I usually close them out after we're finished with them, and this wasn't closed out. Actually, it was 2 topics away, so there's no way we could have got to it because I keep them in order as we're going. So it was player quest, it's mounts, and then the next one should be buying armor from the crown store. And then the next one should be the dragons on the overworld. And the next one should be growable roses. I keep them in order. So
we have already discussed this one. I would refer that we go back to the tape, but we are going to discuss it again. CRS verified. Maintained mounted status on zone change, not maintaining mounted speed. Looks like if you are mounted and you zone in it or out, you on your return to you return to non-mounted speed. Steps to reproduce with no movement buffs up. Leave or enter a zone. You return to mounted, but your movement speed is walking speed.
Walking speed.
Verified.
Isn't riding
mounted
a horse
on the overword
a movement buff?
So we covered this when before we started the longer topic of the XP, because you're like, hey, let's get rid of these because they're really quick. Yes,
I don't recall that, but
yeah, I'm sure someone is going to agree with me that we have discussed this mounted speed.
Let's see. Now I got to scroll back to yesterday's topics just to see what order they were in, because I also post them in order here. So let's go look at what the 2 topics were before that.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the day before his topics because we never got to them.
Yeah.
That's how long they've been there. Filtering, locate player vendor items, and performance boost loading banks were the two we got rid of before we went on to make gain experience. Then there was the Choir Plus system. Then there was transitions, and you can see they're in order. Actually, we ran out of order with the Ring of the Deep Woods, but that's
yeah.
Anyway.
So keep scrolling.
Anyway, moving right along.
Keep scrolling. We've already discussed this one, trust me. Moving right along.
Jump to present.
Okay. Where are we going to? We are going to... Which one are we going to next? Is it the dragon?
Buying armor. Buying armor.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to actually close these just to make sure. There we go.
Okay.
Because
Grandma Joy
has got a question.
I've been stewing in the crafting hell for days. So I'm throwing in the towel and again asking for advice. During my days of running in circles and getting nowhere, I found a discussion of buying armor from store being a good and easy choice. Sold. Unless, of course, this is old info and no longer true, or they only met from a cosmetic standpoint, or oh yes. After looking at the armor on the store, here are my initial questions. First, of course, is the Crown Store armor only for cosmetics? If so, end of questions. If not, then armor doesn't seem to have any stats on it like strength or dex. Is that something you get a menu for and can choose what you want? 3, if you can't choose what you want, then I'll need a recommendation on a set, plate, chain, leather, for a bladed melee looking for strength and dex, lower fizzle and damage avoidance. I will get a set of each and mix and match accordingly. Does armor level with you?
Good question, Grandma.
These are great questions. I play offline and have plenty of crowns and gold and no patience for crafting. I have met a set of armor and am now looking to upgrade. If I can upgrade without crafting, it shall be a joyous day indeed. With the answer coming from JRS, it's only cosmetic. And that you can apply the patterns to other armors that are crafted for much, so that way you can maintain that look. What's the kilo of Coke?
Jokingly, Tina says he doesn't have ice in Coke, but there is some Coke in ice. And Thraddy wanted to know what that big block in there was, and of course it looks like a kilo of Coke wrapped up in that chest.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's ever actually seen one, but
it's a saran
what it looks like
brick.
to me.
Yes. Yeah. I have never seen one other than photos and news articles. I want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Why don't drug dealers vacuum seal their bags?
They do. Doesn't stop the dogs from smelling it when you've got kilos of it.
Well, I mean, that's because they've made all kinds of mistakes in their vacuum sealing.
Just say they're fucking amateurs.
I know, fucking amateurs. Well, that and the drug dealers have agreements with the government to give up a certain percentage of the drugs to make the cops look good. We only did kill the journalist that was exposing the CIA involvement in the drug trade in the 80s.
You mean the guy who committed suicide with 2 bullets to the back of the head? That guy?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Suicide with 2 bullets to the back of the head, because that's real easy to do. Because he missed with the first bullet to the back of his head, so he had to put a second bullet to the back of his head to make sure he did the job right. Right.
Yeah. And that drug dogs are actually trained to sit whenever the handler wants.
Yeah, we know about that too, Tina. Yeah. At least I'm aware of that. Yeah, the false positive. Yeah, a hand gesture, and the dog sits, and you don't have to say anything. Yeah,
it's like my dog alerted. No racial profiling there. Nope.
Now, of course, when you take 20 kilos and you pack it in a bunch of coffee, it's pretty conspicuous when you've got a crate full of unpackaged coffee being, transported around the world. Because everybody knows coffee comes vacuum sealed or in cans or in some kind of container, and not just loosely packed.
I don't know. Bridget Roy, we got into this based off of a post in Discord.
When you go back in the 80s, coffee beans were like.
Let's let them in on this just for giggles and grins. What the toast is. Tina, I guess, has this in his office, and everybody was wondering what this was. And I don't think Tina's actually given us an answer yet, so we were just joking around and speculating on it is what we were doing.
Yeah.
just so everybody knows what we're talking about.
Well, I don't think this was actually in Tina's office. I think it was just an image he Googled.
Oh, is that what it is? Coke and ice. Okay, yeah. So
I don't have
that
ice.
Is a kilo of Coke. Okay,
I don't have ice and Coke, but here's some Coke and ice.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I was right.
Yeah, it is a kilo. And he actually pulled it from Border Patrol busting a cocaine smuggler.
Gotcha.
With 1 kilo.
From the U.S. Customs website. Okay, so it actually is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So they're 10 cellophane packages.
Here's the story. Okay.
Pounds. Yes.
And Mom wants to know how they actually pulled that off, because they're babysitting down in Texas.
Well, I mean, this was in 2020.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is one where, yes.
But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Of course, most of us already know the answer to Grandma's question, and it's number 1. It's for cosmetics only. So, end of questions here. And of course, I love the final answer down at the bottom from Aldo. And you want to read the quote Aldo says in his commentary on that? Because I think you'll get them.
No.
Okay, so I'll read it then. Never mind. So Grandma says, "Okay, thank you for the info. I shall endeavor not to lose my temper at the fucking crafting tables." Because I'm sure that's what she meant by that.
Yes.
And Aldo says, "If you discover how to do that, please share." Because,
And I have to take a brief call, possibly.
Brief call? Well, you're almost at the end of the show. Tell them to wait 8 minutes. Tell them to wait 8 minutes. You got to take a crap. And tell them to respect the authority on lunch. Isn't 1 table per right? I don't get you, Shot Glass. That's not true, Econ. Europeans use ice. You're thinking about they don't refrigerate things because room temperature is 60 degrees. But there was plenty of ice when I was over in Europe, so yeah. Don't know about that. Yes, they are modern. I mean, I used to work with the Germans, and we used to have to escort them. I was in the Air Force, people who don't know, and whenever we had German contractors on base, we'd have to have somebody escort them out to the area. So everybody had to pull some escort duty. And we'd go out on escort duty, and the guys would just, take their bottles of beer at, 7 o'clock in the morning. They're drinking beer and no refrigeration. They just like dig a little hole in the dirt where they're working. They'd open their beer, they drink it, and then they just plop it in the hole, and they use the cool earth to keep their beer cold. Never served you ice in Italy, huh? Well, Cowboy Bill, y'all, in Germany, it's pretty freaking cold at 7 o'clock in the morning most days. And of course, they're digging in the ground, so they're using the ground to keep that beer cold. Then lunchtime would come around, which was like 10 o'clock, and we'd go over to the canteen, and they'd have a little roll with a little slice of cheese and a slice of bread and a cup of coffee with a shot, and that was lunch. And then we'd get back to work. Well, yeah, the walkout refrigerator, absolutely, Thradia. Definitely use the walkout refrigerator, but again, that only works in the winter and only in places that are cold throughout the winter.
What's a walkout refrigerator?
It's when it's snowing outside and you keep things outside the house, so we call that the walkout refrigerator instead of a walk-in refrigerator.
I live in Texas. We don't experience that.
Yeah,
shit.
well, if you do, it's one day a year, and it ain't worth using. That's right.
Yeah.
Now you cook your eggs on the rocks in Texas.
Yeah.
Yes. And occasionally, if you want to bake stuff and you're driving somewhere, you just wrap it in aluminum foil and tuck it in the engine
you must live
compartment.
someplace where like there's no fences around the houses or something like that. Down here, we got fences around the houses. Neighbor kids don't come on your property. And especially in Florida and in Texas, you come on my property, I shoot your ass. Okay? Kids don't go wandering on other people's property, especially in our states. Just don't do it.
Hence the kids going to school with bulletproof backpacks. But yes, it's that time for us to get out of here.
Yeah, time for us to wrap things up here on NBNN. And of course, we got to talk about those wonderful sponsors and remind you that tomorrow is the last day to get in for the race on Friday. If you want to get in on the supporter race on Friday for a chance to win 500 gold crowns, all you got to do is donate 500 bits, become a subscriber to NBNN, and you'll automatically be entered. Don't forget, you can use the new monthly donations where we get to keep just about all of it, and you don't have to pay no premiums for your bits. You don't have to worry about the big bad overlords taking half of those donations for themselves and only giving us half. You can donate direct using the new monthly subscription, and all you got to do is I'll type it in there, at monthly sub. And you can subscribe any amount you want. You can monthly sub $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $100, whatever you feel like, whatever makes you happy. But $5 will make sure that you're included every month in the giveaway race. So I suggest that number be highly used. But otherwise, you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on YouTube, on Twitch, on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. We do appreciate it no matter how you watch or listen, because thanks to you, you've kept us here for over 7 years doing this. The BMC wants you to check out Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region near the town of Etzer and conveniently located next to the mines that you want to be near. And if you're a crazy, like-minded miner type, go to bmcguild.com/join, fill out an application, and somebody will be in touch with you shortly. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. Shroudmusic.com, which is about to expire. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to keep the domain or move it. I'll let you all know what my decision is soon enough. And of course, Shroud
the day after the domain expires.
Shroudmarketplace.com, the place to go Duckluff.com? Because that's supposed to be something else.
See, and the fun part, look at Lily. She's not actually on my keyboard. She's looking at the door intently. Now, I don't see anything over at the door. Is there
Nothing
a
at the
murder
door.
kitty over there?
The ShroudMarketplace.com, the place to go buy or sell anything or everything Shroud Avatar related. Accounts, clothing, coinage, crafting, good deco, housing, pets, rare services, and much, much more.
Anything and everything, ShroudMarketplace.com. As long as it's not a bannable offense, you can buy it or sell it at ShroudMarketplace.com.
There's not a lot that's bannable.
Nope, there's not. So go to ShroudMarketplace.com, click on that register button,
and Chris
buy
has got to
everything.
catch you anyway, so the chances of that.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm Tina. The answer you should know is no. Why would he check the websites first?
Yeah, no, not at all. Tina, do you really go clicking on links that you don't know are confirmed? That's the real question. Stratia said she checked that she was brave.
Yeah. It's like fuckaduck.com. I wonder if that's an actual site.
I wouldn't be surprised. I truly wouldn't be surprised. But meanwhile, we got to go ahead and pull some giveaways.
Yes,
Let's see what we've got for you guys and gals out there.
And Dwip was victorious on my side, getting himself a game. What game that is? I don't know. I have to click on reveal key.
Got a copy of Achtung, Cthulhu's Tactics, $24.99 on Steam, going out to one lucky viewer. And that lucky viewer is going to be Metalcoff. Congratulations, you are the winner. And I will get you your game key right out.
Let's just say that Dwip got himself a copy of The Flame in the Flood.
The Flame in the Flood.
$14.99. Congratulations there, Dwip.
Very cool.
Meanwhile, you can realize that if you have natural gas piped through water, it will still catch on fire.
You're welcome, Manokoff. And of course, we'll be back with more right here tomorrow, release day on NBNN. Till then.
Oh, it's a release day.
I'm Laz.
We've got all this interesting stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Today. I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.